I have a Hustler Super Z and the cooling fan is not coming on. What could be cause?
Check the temperature switch for voltage to it, and from it to the fan motor. Either the switch is not closing, or the fan motor is bad.
Curtis, I have checked all of the components and everything is good. Except the temp switch, and I don't know what I'm looking for. All I see is an oil light and an oil sensor on the motor, and this fan is for the hydro pumps. The wire to oil sensor is a ground wire that I checked back to the relay. I only have power to relay on number 30 or number 87 pin. I can't tell what hash actually is.
What is mower model number?
FX850V.
Looking at schematic, the only electric fan shows to be wired direct to our terminal of the ignition switch. 5-34 in parts book. Ground the negative at the fan wire, to check if the ground side is not complete.
I have ran ground wires everywhere. The only way to get fan to run is to charge number 86 or number 87 on the relay. For some reason the power is not jumping through relay, and both that I put on here are clicking when switch turned on. But you're right, it's like it's not grounding complete for circuit to energize.
If you ground it at fan harness, will it run?
I do notice when it runs long enough to get engine hot, the oil or idiot light on the console starts to flicker.
Okay.
No, Curtis, it will not run grounded. But it does run if voltage put to hot wire. And when I checked continuity, the ground is okay. And the positive is okay with continuity. It just not jumping relay. Something has to make relay close so that positive jumps across it. I don't think this fan would run constantly.
I don't see a relay between key switch and positive on the fan. Nothing shown in the hydraulic list for a temperature switch. It would typically be at hydraulic filter housing, or at oil cooler inlet.
The positive on the fan runs directly to relay. Also the ground. Curtis, I called the dealer tech at one of the dealers here and he says it should kick on with a switch. If that were so, they would not have a relay on the darn thing, do you think? I called another one and he thinks the oil sensor on engine does it. I really don't think anyone here knows, but that sounds more like it, and maybe explain why when it gets a little hot the oil light starts to flicker. Maybe it's bad.
Oil sensor should be a pressure sensor and not temperature. If you remove sensor wire, does oil light come on steady? Are you the original owner or could someone have added relay?
This is all factory. It probably is pressure.
Wires should be colored. Where do they come from? To relay?
All 4 of them come out of the harness. 2 orange, 1 red, and a black. This thing has 6 flash relays and 3 fuses. They look like orange and yellow until they get to the mesh wrap, then they're just orange.
Black is negative, orange is positive. And red is positive from battery.
There is no positive on the red. Without the positive on the red, it will not cross over to the fan side on relay. I think that is number 87.
And if you add voltage, it works.
Yes. I cannot find continuity for that particular red.
So you have to follow it back to its source. No continuity, may be a broken wire.
I think I'll just run a jumper from ignition switch. Because I am not going to cut the harness wrap all up to find it.
That will work.
This thing has about 30 red wires to it.
Yes. Thank you.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.